crisis of affordable homes, not luxury apartments. You let the developers continue to develop until they swallow the city whole, won't you?
That's simply not true.
Two of your cabinet colleagues say otherwise.
Look,
They're on record saying the opposite.
I don't know where you got that from. It is our policy to guarantee any new development contains a fair proportion of affordable units.
Yes, but you and I well know there are plenty of loopholes in place to get around that.
Not true again.
Morning, Xavier. Any mail? Huh?
That's a wall, Phil.
Yeah. Hate to disturb you in the heat of battle, but my mail.
From the tax man.
Right.
Again.
Yeah. Get it?
Okay.
What's it today?
A little march against farm-raised salmon.
Sounds like you're swimming against the current.
Oh.
Speak up for salmon, June 25th. Yeah, thanks.
Anyway, you got the point.
Ah, fantastic. It's yours. Hey, listen, that bottle that you gave me. You little...
No, no. That's a good boy.
Sounds fantastic. Yeah, great.
Hello, good morning.
I can't wait. I'll see you then. Okay. Sorry, do you mind?
Hmm?
Do you mind? Do you mind?
Sure. No problem. Maybe if you just...
What? Oh my God! No, that's not okay. No, we don't do that. No, that's not. No. Okay, here we go. Here we go. That's right. Right over here. Did you just tie up my daughter? Well, shame on you. Come on, darling.
Maybe that lady was awful.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's great. Thank you so much. Bye.
Ah, Emily. How's it going?
Oh, fine. Everything's fine, thank you.
Good. Well, I better get running, I guess.
Oh, you bet.
Oh, careful. Congress is in session.
Oh, sorry.
Whoa, whoa. No.
Right, hedge watering, drain, blockage, what's next? Ah, yes, building maintenance. It's time for our 5-yearly facelift, I'm afraid, this year. You know, painting, pointing, that sort of thing. Unfortunately, the estimate that they've given us is approximately £60,000. Yeah, I know. So each flat is going to be responsible for about £5,000.
Oh, well, there goes the shoe budget. I need to marry a millionaire. You married a millionaire. I need a spare. What if this one pops his clogs? Oh, I'm sorry, Emily. That was thoughtless.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, yes, so, £5,000 should just about cover it, so long as the roof holds up. Oh, Emily, you live up there. There's nothing, any problems, Triple?
Oh, no, none. None that good. I can't think of one.
Good, right. Oh, yes, there's one final thing. They've applied for planning permission to put that dreadful Hilton Hospital relic across the road into some really decent flats. Now, this is a cause we absolutely must get behind. Let's put that old decaying hospital out of its misery once and for all.
No, but I was just thinking...
Oh, come along, Emily. Why must we live opposite a decrepit eyesore we all complain about?
Very true.
So, all I need you to do is to write some letters of support to the council.
Drinks on Sunday? Oh, lovely. Johnny's back from New York.
Hurrah!
Bye, darling.
Oh, Emily, how are you?
Well, I'm fine. Why?
I'd just like to know, that's all. Listen, could you be an absolute star and come back tonight? There's something I need to talk about.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, but I'm having dinner with Philip tonight.
Oh, you can cancel him. He's only your son.
Well, I'll be sure to send him your love.
Well, tomorrow night, then. It would mean a lot to me.
Fiona, I really don't want to meet anyone else over one of your dinners.
Listen, shh. Charles has been gone for a year now. I mean, you miss him, I miss him. We all miss him. And Rory still doesn't know what to do without his best friend. I know how hard it must be for you, so come on, you at least need a good time.
Well, you know me. I just, mediocre times. That's about all I can handle right now.
You need to break out of this, Emily. No, you know what I'm saying? If you wait too long, we shrivel up like some imported apricot sitting on the shelf in Waitrose.
Oh, well, I shall carry that image with me all day.
Hello? Hello? Anyone here? Oh, greetings. I'm Leon Rowland. You must be Donald Horner. Apologies for the fright. So this deed is a title of ownership from Brevant International Limited, and this, of course, is an eviction notice. Right, I mean, seeing as we, meaning Brevant, have received no response from you regarding our orders to vacate over the last 2 months, well, here we are. It really is in your best interest to take this seriously. Veg? Oh, no, thank you. No, really, you're too kind.
I visited Dad yesterday.
You did?
It was exactly a year ago yesterday, Mum. Put some flowers on his grave. Did you remember?
Well, of course I did. I'm going tomorrow. What?
The pink one's the most pricey. I've been talking to Nigel.
Since when have you started talking to my accountant?
Since he called me to say he can't represent you anymore. He's been trying to contact you for weeks. Exasperated, he called me. You're running out of money, Mum.
Well, maybe I'm just running out of the money I told him about.
Look, I worry about you. Dad was always so good with money.
Your father wasn't a perfect man, Philip. Please don't do this.
Well, what should I do? I know you. You see problems, you pull your head into your shell. I'm not always gonna be here, Mum.
Whoa, what does that mean?
Well, actually, I've been offered a new job. But it might mean that I have to move abroad.
Oh, I see. So that's it. Right, of course. And that's why the sudden dinner date, right? I see. So you're actually going to be leaving. And, well, it's fine. I'm going to be perfectly fine with that.
You have to change, Mum.
Huh?
Things have to change.
I don't know. What are you saying, honey? Really, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go out there and get myself some kind of a high-powered job with what? I mean, I have no skills. None that matter. I have nothing of value to offer anyone.
I'm sorry, I didn't...
No, it's okay.
Hey, I didn't mean to upset you. Just take it in steps, that's all.
Steps?
I don't know, maybe sell something.
Sell something? Oh, God, what am I going to do? There must be something. No, that's not it. What? Yeah. Ow. Okay. Oh. Okay. Come on. Where are they? Okay, got it. Hello.
Yes, I'm a friend of Fiona Ashton. My name is James Smythe.
Oh, yes, of course. The accountant?
Yes.
Yeah, oh, well, I just wanted to ask you, well, I have one or two pressing matters that you might be able to help me with.
We can discuss this at Villa Bianca.
You want to meet at some expensive Hampstead restaurant to discuss my financial problems?
Perfect.
And-
Let's say 1 o'clock then.
Then when?
Tomorrow.
What, tomorrow?
Great. See you then.
Oh, beautiful.
Little Martinez farm raised salmon. Right, Little Martinez farm raised. I think we do Martinez farm raised salmon.
No, thanks.
It's a really good cause. The way they treat it is disgusting. On the farm raised salmon. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. Guys, excuse me. Farm raised salmon.
Oh. Yes. Oh. Ah. Mm.
I'm sorry, excuse me, but is everything okay?
Hmm? Oh, yes. Why?
Well, I mean, you just grunted. And I just thought, do you think this is the right place to be doing this? Maybe we should go.
Oh, well, no, they kind of they kind of know me here.
Oh.
And based on what Fiona said, I assumed you needed a nice lunch.
Oh, I see. Yeah, what else did Fiona say?
Oh, nothing really. Things. Listen, it's not good. And I have a sense that this is just the sort of tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, I know. I left the iceberg at home. Do you think you could help me, though, in some way?
Oh, no, I can get you out of this. Yes, no, not a problem.
Really?
Things have just been a bit neglected, that's all.
Oh, I know. You're right about that.
How else are you neglecting yourself, Emily?
I'm sorry.
Well, pension contributions, tax-efficient savings. I don't see any of that. There's just so much that I can be doing for you.
Oh.
And Emily, you won't owe me.
Wow. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, thank you so much. You know, Fiona, she did say you were kind.
Well, one of many things.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Let's drink to that.
Oh, shall we? One more?
Kindness in accounting.
Okay. Kindness.
Get you back! Hey! What? Hey there, stop! Oh my... Oh my God! Oh, shit! Yes! Oh, hello. Yes, this is an emergency.
I think we just go around the
They do.
Oh, here she is. Mobile phone masts on the Heath.
Well, let me guess. We're in favor of these two.
No, we're against them, of course. Oh, you make me out to be such a monster. Oh, I'm glad you're joining us. So, Mary, you're going to do around the cinema, aren't
Yes.
you? Yes. Emily, I know you like to stay local, so why don't you do Hampstead Lane? Good, shouldn't it? And then you can go up round the Heath and go circle round, do a whole circle.
Excuse me, sir. I have a petition here against mobile phone masts. No, okay, not today. Are you interested in the problem? It's signing a petition about mobile phone masts, no? Because, hello, excuse me. No, not this time. Hello? Hello, sorry. Hi there. This is about a petition. Okay, thank you. Hello, Charles. I was in the neighborhood and I know, it's been a while. It's always, gosh, when I think about you, you know, I just can't help but think about us. But then, isn't it crazy? I mean, I know, I've said this before, but even to this day, I still can't help but think about what could have been going on, excuse me, with you and that little whore whose pictures you left in your safety deposit box. The safety deposit box, for God's sakes, you idiot. I'm not gonna let this go, you sleeping bastard. Did you ever even think about all the shit that you left for me to shovel up? Oh yeah, the bills, the debts, the whole goddamn mess of it all. You're just so good. Oh. Yeah. Fiona? Yeah. Yes, everything is going well. Listen, actually, you know, I'm in a cemetery right now. Can I call you back later? Thank you. Hello there. Hi, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I hope I'm not disturbing you.
Too late for that.
I saw you on the ground. I thought maybe you were hurt. And I was just kind of... Actually, I was curious if you would be interested in signing a petition here that...
Petition?
Yes, I have a list of names right here.
You think I don't know what a bloody petition is? Let me guess. This petition has something to do with preventing the existence of a notorious scourge on your beloved Hampstead Heath.
Yes, as a matter of fact, it does.
I think my mother bore a complete half-wit.
Is there such a thing as a complete half-wit?
Do you know who I am?
Huh?
Why would I sign something that would hoist me on my own petard?
I'm sorry, I don't know what a petard is, so I can't really... Okay, thank you. Thank you, see?
Guardians of the Heath against mobile phone masts. Is this it?
Yes.
It's nothing to do with me.
No, nothing at all, no. Well, come on. These towers are a health hazard, and I would expect somebody who actually lives around there.
People want to stay attached to their radioactive walkie-talkies. It's their business. Do I like what they're doing? No. Do I like them? Probably not. Do I respect their right to do as their little shallow hearts desire? I most certainly do. So, no, I don't care. And if I were a betting man, I'd wager now that you don't really have a dog in this hunt either.
I beg your pardon, you don't know me.
Yeah, but you clearly do know me and where I live.
No, I am the one. I called the police.
What?
Yes, the other night. You were being attacked, and I saw you from my window, so I telephoned the police, and I live over there at West Heath Road. I saw it all. I don't know, are you all right?
I'm spiffy. Why didn't you just say that at the beginning?
I thought that you might think that I was spying on you.
Why? How did you see me?
Oh, I was at the attic window with my binoculars.
Of course.
What was that all about, if you don't mind my asking?
Who knows? Occupational hazard. Because people just don't like the way I live. I'm down here.
Oh, yeah. Well, I go that way. Emily Walters.
Donald Horner. Miss Emily, I'm forever in your debt. Have you seen you?
All right.
Or perhaps you'll be seeing me.
Bill?
Yeah. Thanks, Zane.
Luxury flats unveiled by Rory Ashton. Oh.
Oh, there you are. Where have you been? Oh.
I know. Well, I got a little distracted.
It's all right. You've got a lot of things on your mind. How was your date with James, by the way?
Date?
Well, no, date. But I know he wants to do whatever he can, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Oh, come on. We all need a little bit of help from time to time. For instance, I've paid your share of the building maintenance, so.
Oh, but Fiona, you shouldn't have done that. I mean, I feel so bad. I'll pay you. I am going to pay you back.
I know you will. I mean, don't even think thrice about it. Of course, if you do want to thank me, you could start by getting that planning letter out. Still not up on the council website yet.
Look, I don't really know about this whole housing scheme. I was just down there, and there's amazing wildlife around that hospital. And when are you going to tell us that it's your husband that's behind the whole thing?
I see. That explains the empty clipboard. What were you doing down there?
What? I got lost.
I thought you got distracted.
Well,
Listen, that old hospital has been dragging down property prices for years. All I'm asking here is for a little support from my friends, because that's what we do, isn't it?
Sure.
No, I need to understand.
Hmm?
Hi there. What are you doing?
Dinner.
Oh, okay. So, go sit here, huh? Thank you.
I said 7.
Oh, I'm really sorry about that. I got stuck in traffic.
You live across the street.
Yeah, that's how bad it was.
You're late. That's all I know.
Well, I never exactly confirmed an answer now, did I?
Might come at all then.
Okay, wait a second. Let's just back this up. So, I met you once.
After staking me out like MI5.
Yeah, but I happened to see you there. And of course, I'm sure you could understand why I may have hesitated a little.
Hesitated. What happened to the traffic?
Yeah. Will you please just give me a break?
Don't scare the fish.
The fish? You mean you're actually catching our dinner?
Catching my dinner. You better get to it.
Me?
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Wait, you got one? Oh no, do you? Oh my God! Oh my God! It's a fish! Oh my God! Oh dear. Okay. There you go. Oh my. Oh. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Aren't you supposed to throw the fish back in?
Just did.
No, no. You just threw in a shoe.
Not according to them.
Oh. What do I do? I don't even know what I'm doing.
There you go.
Okay. So I hold that.
Steady.
Yeah, okay. I haven't. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I got it. I'm good. Okay.
That's it.
Oh. Oh, sorry. Oh, wow. So what can I say? This is really amazing. Oh, and you have a working oven?
Oh, it's useless as an oven. Perfect as a fireplace, though.
Oh.
Amazing what people throw away these days. Guy even had me bring it over here from his house.
Well, that was nice of him.
Not really. He turned into a bit of an arse.
An arse?
Yeah. Right, come on.
What? Oh,
Dinner time.
well, thank you.
So am I different to what you expected?
Hmm. Perhaps. You seem...
Go on.
cleaner.
That's honest. Cleaner.
What? Wait a minute, what are you doing?
Come on, have a smell. Take a schmeck. Come on.
Yiddish now?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, well, wait.
Look.
Let me see. Mmm. Not bad.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't quite place it, though.
Patchouli
Uh-huh.
and pond scum.
Really, huh?
Yeah.
Can I ask you something?
Can I stop you? So you are a spy.
Yeah, I found it right before we met at the cemetery. I'd gone looking for you because, you know what? I was concerned.
They got me with my guard down.
Hey, you know what? They really don't want you here.
I know, it's a shame, isn't it? If only they got to know me.
But you can't just ignore these people. I don't understand. Why aren't you doing something about this?
What do you do, Miss Emily? Do you work?
What do you mean? Why do you ask?
Just making conversation. How do you spend your time? With whom do you spend it?
Well, with people that you'd probably detest.
Well, do you detest them?
Well, no. No, they're my friends. And just for the record, I volunteer at a charity shop. Wait a minute, are you judging me?
Well, I'm trying to, but you're not giving me much to work on. You protest against phone masts. You spend time with people you'd rather not. Apart from a volunteer job, you don't really work. The fact of which I sense you're not altogether proud. As if you're all dressed up for some purpose you either can't remember or never really grasped to begin with.
I should go.
No, I overstepped. I'm sorry. Particularly strong batch of wine.
No, it's fine. I mean, you know, it's always a lot of fun to be told one is just blindly stumbling their way through life.
Well, you know, stumbling has its benefits. You stumbled my way after all.
Well, thanks again.
Well, you didn't thank me the first time.
Well, thank you first time. It was a really lovely meal.
It's gonna rain. Heath Rain is a harsh mistress. You should wait a while.
Oh, well, I'll be sure to run. See what I'm saying? You take it. Do you think so? Yeah, I know. What do you think? Do you think we should do it? Because, I mean, yeah, if we make one now.
Yeah, I could tell you.
Okay, would you put it together?
You said the tree's in the middle, so you know, just sort of grabs people.
Yeah, that's good, but no, wait, look.
Oh, yeah, I can't.
Did you mean that?
No, I didn't. But I am a bit dyslexic.
There's Steve, yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's good.
There's one top
Okay,
one is ready.
Hi, thanks. Thanks so much. You did two, a twofer. Look at that. That looks good. Not upside down. Here, make it straight across so there'll be wrap it. Oh, genius.
This is the campaign. Porridge and Mick. If you take that, yeah, can you like tweet it now? Tweet the crap out of it.
Hey, you. Did you invite me to come and stamp all over your garden?
We're gonna help you, man.
To save the shack. What am I, your cause of the month now? Couldn't get anywhere with global warming, no.
Mr. Horner, I'm Mark Gaston from the Hampstead and Highgate Express. If you have a moment.
Do you think I'm just made of moments that I can pass around like communion wafers? Get away from here. Going for all of you. Get away. Get away from here. I don't need help. I'm doing fine without it. I don't even know where those bloody idiots came from.
Well, I do. I asked them, and I mean, look, I don't really know you. I mean, not well. But you can't tell me that that was your first eviction notice. And really, if you really want to stay here, you're gonna have to fight for it.
Right, well, you tell me all the fights that you've fought, Miss Emily. You know, why don't you just do that? All the untold risks that you've taken personally, you know, in the name of principle. Risks that obviously entitle you to manipulate the lives of others without their knowledge or consent.
Okay.
Tell me about your battles, Miss Emily. I'm all ears.
Who's James?
Do you own shares in a luxury hotel and spa complex in Lanzarote called Villa Taj Exotica?
Nothing to know of.
Oh, now you know. They're what's called subprime shares. They're actually costing you.
Charles, huh? Yeah, the gift that keeps on giving, right? But what am I going to do? I don't know. I mean, am I going to have to sell my flat?
Oh, no. You will relax. That's what. I mean, that's why I'm here. Your flat is safe. I mean, yes, you're drowning in a sinkhole of debt. Fourth-year medical student's probably got more savings in the can than you right now. But I can get you through this. So, listen, let's just crack on and attack these debts.
Okay.
Shall we? Now, most of them can be absorbed as tax write-offs. We just need to find a friendly party to take them on. I do quite a lot of work for Fiona's husband, Rory. Yes, and his company may very well be able to help us out. Are you okay there?
No, I'm fine. It's just that I don't know. I just didn't really think it was going to be this much effort. You know,
It's okay. I'll squeeze my paid work in between.
Thank you. I know you have a lot on your plate. I know.
Yes, I do indeed. Could do with a holiday right now.
Oh, I know what you mean about that. Yeah.
Yes, I hear the Ionian Islands are perfect this time of year.
You know, I love Greece. It's a place I've always wanted to visit. You know, and
Yes, well, see here, this luxury hotel nestled in this quaint fishing village.
ooh, that's a wow, huh? So what? That's something there.
I knew you'd fancy it. And Emily, there's no strings attached.
No, well, you know something about those strings. I mean, this is beautiful. It's amazing. It's just that I
Oh, no, you need time to think about it.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what I need. Just a little thinking time here.
Well, then you think.
Yeah.
I'll work.
Thank you. So, what do we got there?
Well, cars.
Yes, cars. Carl's? Oh, what in God's name? Karl Marx. Well,
Listen, it wasn't meant for you, you know.
wait, are you saying something?
It was about the other day, losing my temper, growling like a rabid Rottweiler.
I wouldn't exactly call it growling. It was more like a kind of a baying sound, sort of like some kind of a sick hippo.
All right. Well, I'm sorry.
Thank you. I don't understand. What's with you and this hanging out in cemeteries?
Quietest place in the city.
Quiet up above, but who knows what's going on down below?
Yeah. Party, I bet. A massive party.
You know, I think Dante Rossetti is buried here. He was my favorite pre-Raphaelite.
So you an artist?
No, I'm not anything. But I studied.
Actually, it's not Rossetti. It's his wife, Elizabeth. Do you know the story? Well, they lost a baby in childbirth. She killed herself. He buried a manuscript of poems with her.
It's so romantic.
10 years later, he hadn't got two beans to rub together. What's a poor lad to do?
Finds two beans?
He obtains a permit to disinter her. Literally claws the book from her hair. I mean, made a pretty penny in the end, but imagine the hair ripping off in his hands. Worms oozing from the hollow caverns where once blinked her sky blue eyes. Wine?
Oh, no, no thanks, really. I think I've had a bit too much.
Yeah, well, you said that the last time.
Oh,
You drink too much all the time.
no, only when I drink.
Very good.
Oh. This is really tasty. I'm really loving these nuts.
They're no nuts. Mushrooms, berries, beans. Oh, the crickets.
Tell me I'm not eating crickets.
Well, of course you're not. They're technically grasshoppers.
Come on. No. No.
Pine nuts.
What do you mean?
No, they're pine nuts, I swear. Unless something jumped in.
Will you stop it?
Okay.
Anyway. May I ask you something?
Sure.
Yeah, it's about what happened the other day. And those people, they really wanted to help you. And I do too.
Don't need any help.
Of course you do. We all need help.
I didn't ask for any.
Well, what do you mean?
Look, I'm no one's charity case, okay? I'm a man who lives as he chooses to. And I'm not going to any effing court for any effing hearing either. No one is taking my home from me.
Okay, all right, Mr. Angry. Okay, listen, there's no reason to wake the dead here. None.
The dead make more sense to me.
Oh, my God. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I don't know. How can you expect anyone to put up with all this nonsense?
All right, I'm sorry. I was wrong.
Well, I don't know.
No, I'm sorry, I really am. Won't happen again. I was out of order.
What hearing?
What?
Well, somewhere in the middle of that tantrum, you mentioned the words court and hearing. Okay. All right, so, of course, Bevan International seeks immediate vacancy. Failure to appear will be regarded as... This is serious. They're gonna throw you out.
It's not your problem.
We all have problems, Donald. But no one can hear you howling at the world with your head stuck in the sand. Do you really want to save your home? I'm just asking you.
I have no idea where to start.
Well, you're gonna need a lawyer.
How do we look?
Good. Okay.
Oh, God. I've certainly captured your public's imagination.
They can have it back if I can keep my home.
So, Donald, when you took...
Well, wait a minute. I think, you know what? I think I have a pen. Yeah.
Oh, thanks. So, Donald, when you chose to be homeless...
I have a home.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I've seen the pictures.
Well, it's much nicer inside.
Yeah, I have no doubt. It's just Bevan International will insist that you're leeching off the land.
Listen to me. I'm indebted to no one. I am my own man. I grow my own food. I generate my own electricity. Whatever I am not leech. Do you understand?
It's all well and good. It's just
many would write you off as... or mad.
Better a madman than a slave.
Point taken, but for our purposes, it might be best for the madman to leave the mad at home. We don't lose our temper when we give evidence. It plays to the stereotype. So, we just need to establish that your shack has been a permanent residence on the land for at least 12 years.
We've no problem then. Try 17.
What? 17 years? What are you doing there, Donald?
What?
It's a perfectly straightforward question. Why won't you leave the Heath? Look, I want you both to realise something. These are well-connected wolves in silk suits. You don't know these people.
Yeah, well, they don't know me.
But they will soon enough. And these decisions usually come down to the judge's discretion. Introduce the court to the decent, wise Donald. Park the bombast at the door, otherwise we'll never win. Right, get comfortable. It's going to be some time.
That's all right.
You do seem happy and
It's spiteful.
delightful too. All of the above.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's mine, actually. See the shape? Yeah. What? Oh my God. Oh my.
Hang on.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God. I mean, you know what? Let's just come back and sort this out in the morning.
Okay.
Well, this is where I live. Oh, so make yourself comfortable. I'll be right back.
Thanks.
Oh, no. What are you doing up here?
Observing the natives.
Oh,
Did you take these?
maybe.
Good.
Yeah, well, I dabbled in college.
You should dabble some more.
Are you sure this is how you want to spend your time?
Not really.
Like, are you getting furnishing ideas?
I was just thinking about the stories with all this stuff.
Yeah.
Is that an urn?
Yes. Mary, 3B. It's her mother's. I can point it the other way if you feel like you're being watched.
Yeah. Well, that's funny.
Yeah.
I don't think this place suits you.
This place? Oh, no. This place suits me fine.
Oh, you're flat, I mean.
Oh.
It feels like someone else's life, not yours.
I've wasted so much time.
Here's the new beginnings.
The beginnings. And breakfast.
Yeah.
And breakfast. Oh!
Sorry. You're wearing a curtain.
Yes, yes. It was, I got a little cold.
You're up to something, Mum.
What? How could I have possibly raised such a suspicious son?
Oh, by acting so suspiciously. Oh, God, I'm starving. I was on my way to a meeting. I thought I'd swing by.
Yeah? You know, they should feed you at these meetings.
You've been ignoring my calls, Mother.
You ignore mine?
Yes, but that's the natural order of things. Mothers should answer, sons get worried.
There you go. Yes.
You're a saint. Have you got any plans for Friday?
Friday?
Friday, it's your birthday.
Oh.
I'm afraid I have to be out of town for a few days.
Uh-huh. Well, you know, don't worry about anything. I'll probably just spend a little time with Fiona and the gang, and it'll be fine. So, whatever. You know what? I really have to get to the charity shop quite soon.
No, yeah, I've got to run too.
Thank you.
I had hoped we could continue our talk about money.
Oh, didn't I tell you? Actually, I'm getting advice from Fiona's accountant, so.
Oh, that's brilliant. I hope he's not asking for too much.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I don't know, Mum. I have a feeling you're not telling me everything.
What could I possibly be hiding?
Oh, hello there. Sorry, I didn't hear you come in. Mud in my ears.
Actually, this is my son, Philip, and this is my,
Handy man.
Yeah, he's very handy.
Okay, and that's my cue. It's very nice to meet you.
Sorry, Donald.
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 Mum, I'll be in touch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Here you are. How is everything?
Oh, you know what? I mean, the usual.
How's everything with James?
James? James. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we need to catch up. We need to catch up.
Yeah, hello? Hey! Good news! They've given us our hearing date. It's a week from Monday.
Good morning, Mrs. W.
Eric!
This is what it's all about. Our right to the land, to affordable housing. I'm one of Donald's people.
Yeah. Did you hear that? He's one of Donald's people. Isn't it nice to accept help?
He needs help.
They can bend us, but never break us, because it only serves to make us more determined to achieve our final goal.
Aren't those the words to I Am Woman?
Come on. Work to be done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry.
That's right.
I like this color. What?
You did it?
We did it.
Well, where's it going?
Up there.
Uh-huh.
Where are you putting them?
Hmm? No, did you see? These are beautiful. These are beautiful. Back up a piece. That's right. Just, that's it. Did you see this? Where do I put the rope?
Nah, hold on.
You're awful
Hold on.
fun
Just
to it.
when we lift it, just you do have the hinge.
Sorry. I'm really sorry about that. Go inside.
Do you want to take a break?
Okay.
Okay, I'll take a break.
Not bad.
What are you talking about? It's way better than it was before.
No, you're right. Appreciate it.
Excuse me?
What's that? I'm really having trouble hearing him. Are you?
Yeah, I saw it. I
All right,
can't.
oh, enough. All right. Thank you.
It's only about you. I've got a bit of a pong about me.
Oh.
Fancy a swim?
He's a good kid, huh?
Is he?
Yes, yes.
I know. No, he is a good kid. Just a little bit lost, no? Christ, listen to me.
What?
Sound like me father.
Where were you born?
Why?
Why? Because, I don't know, because it's the kind of question most normal people might ask each other.
North County, Dublin. Little place outside Dublin. Ireland.
Oh, what was that like?
Oh, we did a bit of a farm, small farm, you know. No, we had until my old man drove it into the ground. Then my mom passed away. And I wandered. Took me years to get to London.
Years, huh?
I kind of took the scenic route, you know. Morocco, Amsterdam, the usual. A bit of an idiot. Why? I ran and just kept running. Yeah, then London.
London. You met someone, huh?
Valerie. Yeah, she was older than me. She owned this little cafe, ran this little cafe in Camden Town. So I started working for her and then helped her run it. It's less than 2 miles from here.
Yeah, and then what happened?
What happened? Oh, she got sick. Yeah. And I got scared. And she, of course, copped it on immediately. I wasn't really coping with it, you know, especially when she got worse, the cancer. So, she told me I should take a break. And I knew I shouldn't, but I did. I ran again. Yeah. We kind of... Well, we both knew what was happening, you know. And it happened.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you know what? I think I'm gonna cook for us tonight. I'm gonna make us a small feast. Donald. Here. Go ahead.
Don't be too late. Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
All good.
Well, to answer your question, Mary, I don't think she suspected anything. Oh, happy birthday, Emily. Now, for the exclusive pleasure of our birthday girl, the Ukulele Orchestra of Hampstead.
Oh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Emily. Happy birthday to you.
It's really good. It's I thought it was excellent.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Delicious. Thank you so much.
You know, I don't think parties really need to last this long.
Oh, come along, Emily. Just enjoy yourself. Let yourself go once in a while.
Oh.
Oh, well done, Mr. Music Man.
Oh, well, thank you. How's our birthday going?
Oh.
Happy birthday,
Oh, thank you,
Emily.
thank you. Maybe you'd like to make a little speech, Emily. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Speech.
Oh. Thank you so much, James. Thank you. Well, thank you. Everyone, you're all you're
wonderful.
Wonderful. Oh, my goodness, you really are wonderful. And I would have written a little speech for this occasion, but of course it is a surprise party, so duh. What are we talking about anyway? Am I right? Yeah, again. So I love you. I truly do. I love you all. And without you, I don't know what my life would have been like.
This isn't a going away party.
No, of course it's not. No, not quite. You know, actually, I think this might be a good time to make a little announcement. You see, I found someone.
La cucaracha, ya no puede
Hold on,
caminar.
thank you
Ponte
so
lo
much.
diente
Thank you.
para la
James? Well, I think you all kind of know him. Or of him. And he's very special. He's completely transformed the way I look at life. He's...
Rory? I was coming in just now and I just saw that tramp from the Heath running up the stairs. I think he's gone into the attic.
The attic? Oh, God. Why didn't Xavier stop him?
Xavier? What are you doing up here?
I got hungry.
For heaven's sake, there's an intruder in our building.
Oh, wait, but no, let's talk about this before you go. Please, wait just a second. We need to talk about this.
Wait, hold it. Come on, boys, come on.
Let's go. Let them go. Oh. It's him. It's a tramp from the Heath.
Oh, my God. This man has been living here.
What is it? Oh, dear. Sorry about this. Sorry.
Oh, no, darling. You just stay right there.
What are you going to do? Strum me to death?
You've got some explaining to do, haven't you?
Actually, I wouldn't mind an explanation myself.
Oh. Well.
Don't worry about it.
Oh. No, wait, Donald. Please, just wait.
What the hell is going on, Emily?
Yes, what is going on, Emily?
Nothing. It's just... Well, it's a misunderstanding. That's all it is.
Really? Then why are there candles over there? There's wax everywhere.
Yeah, well, that's the way I bought them. Slightly used candles at the £1 shop.
And what about the bed? Is that slightly used too?
My God, it's like some sort of sordid sex den.
Where are my mother's ashes?
Okay, for God's sakes, really. Yes, you found us out. We sprinkled your mother's ashes all over our love shack. And we've been going at it like two deranged rabbits in every possible space. Well, right there in the old stove box and inside the Renfuse inflatable dinghy. And, oh, don't forget Dr. Patel's vintage dentist chairs. And all before lunch, okay? And anyway, I'm sorry. You know what? But I gotta go. Donald, wait, please. Donald. Just talk to me, okay? Will you talk to me?
Ukulele Tom up there will be looking for you.
James. I let him on. I did. I know. He's been doing my accounts, and Donald, I'm in a big hole. I'm in a hole. I'm in a big mess financially, and James helped me out because he thought that he was going to get something in return. And I wasn't brave enough to make it clear to him that he's not, and he won't. I think he knows that now.
You know, Emily, I could almost accept that if you hadn't seemed quite so humiliated up there.
I was humiliated. I was humiliated about myself, and that's the truth. And you know what else? I was mortified about what you might think of me, you know. Who I am and what I've become.
Why didn't you tell me it was your birthday? You muppet.
Oh.
Right. Let's get started then, shall we?
Can you please say what Mr. Horner did next?
He wrapped the notice around a parsnip and handed it back to me.
And did you accept it?
May I object?
I did not accept that parsnip.
No, it was a carrot.
Please. It's quite enough. And so, Mrs. Neal, as a member of one of Hampstead's leading conservation groups, to your knowledge, how long has Mr. Horner been on the Heath?
To my knowledge, he is a recent arrival.
Recent? Ah, so does that mean more or less than 12 years?
Definitely less.
Nothing further.
And forgive me, but one more time, just to make it irrefutably clear. Prior to Bevan International's efforts, in the entire time that you lived in your home on the hectare of land in question, had anyone ever approached you and asked you to leave?
No, sir.
Thank you. That's all I have, Your Honor.
Keeping to the lowest council tax band, approximately £15,000 over the last 17 years would have been paid by you had you legally owned a property. Would you not agree?
Don't know what to say to that.
Well, I do, because I pay for all my services. rubbish collection, local education, even the daily operations on Hampstead Heath. Can you say the same?
Mr. Horner?
Your Honor, as Mr. Horner is clearly having difficulty remembering just how he contributes to society.
No, you're right. I don't contribute to society. I don't drive.
And the relevance of that is?
No, that means I don't take a 600-pound yearly dump of carbon dioxide into the air. I grow my food, which means I don't add to the 7 million tons of food and packaging waste that cost this beautiful country, I think, over £5 billion a year. Well, do you want me to go on? I can go on. But actually, if it's society that you're worried about, Mr. Crowley, 10 to 1, you cost it a hell of a lot more than I do.
Please, can you not do that? Not Britain's Got Talent.
Thank you, Your Honor. Please, let's stick to the point. And the point being is that a homeless man...
I'm not homeless. I have a home. I built it 17 years ago. From nothing. Recycled bits and bobs and imagination. From nothing.
Yes, but can you prove it? All of this is unsubstantiated. There are no documents, no witnesses.
Of course I have no witnesses. I go out of my way to stay out of the way. Look, for all of these years, I've watched life evolve all around me. I've spent thousands of afternoons on Parliament Hill, watching families sailing kites so spectacular it would make you dizzy. And those same families growing up, going away, making space for the new ones. And I have disturbed no one. The way I live might seem different to a lot of people. How I live life, well, people will think what they think. All I care about is my home. It's where I've been living for these 17 years. It is a home. It's my home. It's where I belong. And in that regard, I'm no different to any of you.
Kindly resume your seat, will you? Thank you, Mr. Horner, for your candour. It's clear that your words are heartfelt. However, heartfelt words are no substitute for documentable proof. You understand the dilemma. Well, it's been a long day, and we're at the end of it. We adjourn today. Pick it up tomorrow morning, 9 sharp.
I made a balls of it.
Donald, we don't have time to wallow here.
I'm not wallowing. I'm reporting the truth. If you want to feel better, maybe you should just go home.
Hey, what's wrong with you? Every time someone threatens your pride or hurts your little fat feelings, you puff up like an emotional porcupine.
An emotional porcupine. That's very good, that. And that's brilliant, actually.
Just stop, will you? Just
an emotional
stop.
porcupine.
I'm freezing in here. Donald. The oven.
What about it?
Didn't you tell me that someone helped you bring it here? Remember? You called him an arse. That's what you... Yeah.
Yeah, he was an arse. He couldn't drive a nail in straight.
Don't you see? This arse can testify that he was here with you 17 years ago building this shack, so he's a witness.
That's not proof.
It's better than nothing. You have to take us to him.
Here?
You. I remember you.
That's him.
Bang, bang, bang. That's what it sounded like. So I looked out the window again. He's still there.
And by he, you mean?
That wanker. Him now.
If we could just...
So what happened then?
Right, well, I see him struggling with all this IKEA junk that I'd binned, so... I drive him and the junk to where he's building this little cottage thing out on the heath. And I help him out for a couple of hours. Well, then he starts getting all critical on me. I'm slanting the boards and the laying ain't even, and I'm using a drywall now when I should be using a short shank. I know my short shanks, thank you. And that's when it happened. Got me in such a heat, I got all distracted. And I drove a short shank now through me left long finger.
Deeply sorry to hear that. Now, Mr. Fife, when you say you drove Mr. Horner to the place, can you say specifically where?
Oh, the grounds of the old hospital on the Heath. West Heath roadside. I remember because I could hardly find my way out, bleeding and all.
Thank you. That's all I have.
Mr. Fife, you might sympathize with us if we have a little difficulty in accepting why a man such as yourself, in the dead of night, would extricate himself from the safe confines of his flat and go to such extraordinary lengths to help some strange homeless person, a man whom he had never before met. You can understand that concern, can't you?
Sure. I can completely understand that.
Thank you. Because
if you didn't know that I was once homeless myself.
I'm sorry?
Nearly a year on the streets. That's why I did what I did.
Your Honor, this is a very sweet tale, and for all we know, some of it may be true. But as you yourself alluded to yesterday, what this is not is documentary proof. The very kind of thing that this court demands.
You mean this? See, I had to drive myself to A&E. I couldn't get the bloody nail out. It had penetrated a tendon and scraped what they call the proximal bone. It was a mess.
May I, Mr. Fife? Thank you. For construction injury received whilst performing volunteer charity work. Time stamped 3:35 a.m., October the 13th, 1999.
Nothing further, Your Honor?
Consent was never given by any owner of the land. And, Mr. Horner, though you exerted a great degree of exclusive physical control over the land in question, you had no legal title to it. On the other hand, while Mr. Fife's NHS document is scarcely proof positive, it is, combined with his flavorful testimony, very convincing. It is my opinion Mr. Fife was telling the truth. Mr. Horner, I am convinced that you meet the requirements for adverse possession.
Sorry, excuse me. Are you saying that I can stay?
Whether you stay or not is up to you. This court is prepared to grant you absolute title to the land in question. The Land Registry Office will be notified that you are sole proprietor.
Donald, how do you think your life will change?
No intention of changing anything.
Donald Horner, the overnight millionaire. One can only wonder where he'll be celebrating tonight.
Donald, can we talk for a moment?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not exactly clear about what our plans are.
For this evening?
No, for us.
You're not having fun?
Oh, I am. Oh, I really am. I mean, it's brilliant fun. It's just that I'm not exactly getting any younger.
You look great.
And at a certain point, I did expect that we'd move on from these particular circumstances.
Well, maybe I should have been made aware of these expectations.
Well, maybe it wasn't clear to me until the hearing. You see, a couple days ago, I received a certified letter from the bank, and I'm out of tricks. So if I don't sell my flat and sell it right away, I can soon expect to be enjoying breakfast with the bailiff.
Okay, well, sell the flat, pay off what you owe, and come and live here. Next chapter in the fairy tale.
But this isn't a fairy tale. No. This is real life, our life. We can't live here forever. Listen to me. Let's find a place of our own together.
With what?
Okay, so if I sell my place and everything's paid for, I'll have enough money to settle, you know, somewhere. Maybe a little place outside of London.
So you want me to sell up?
I don't want your money, Donald. I just want you.
You told me you had problems. You didn't say it was this bad.
What are you implying? Did I plan the whole thing?
I'm not saying that. You know, I'm sure I started out as some kind of noble charity case, make you feel good with your friends, and then, who knows, maybe you saw other possibilities. You know, I mean, it's human nature, right?
You don't really believe that, do you?
Don't know what I believe. All I know is I'm not going anywhere.
Well, we can't survive here. Not in this. We can't.
It never stops, does it? The whole world wants me to change, and now you too.
Oh, well, that's just perfect. Indignation, right? Your one-size-fits-all answer for everything?
So what, I'm supposed to lose everything to save you? Is that it?
No. You're supposed to gain everything by having me. Please, I'm asking you. I'm begging you. Sweep me off my feet. Carry me away to a home of our own.
I have a home.
You have a prison here, Donald. When are you going to stop punishing yourself?
I think you should go.
Please don't do this.
I think you should go.
Now we come to lot 52. This is 1934 Bar and Stroud hunting binoculars. They're a much-loved family heirloom. Now, who can start me at £200? Thank you, madam. 225, 225, 250. Thank you, sir. 250, 275. Thank you, madam. 275.
Hi. Oh. I think that's everything I owe you.
Oh, I see. And I have to just forgive you now, I suppose.
No, you're not supposed to do anything except take the check.
Rory would kill me if he knew I was even talking to you.
Well, maybe you might want to apply some of that money to counseling.
I'm sorry?
No, I'm just saying. It sounds really unhealthy, living under someone's thumb like that.
And what's little Emily doing? Just packing up and running away? I mean, that's what you're choosing to do?
Well, you could say that, or you could also say that I'm choosing to no longer live a lie, and you might want to try it.
Come along, Emily, let's stop this, please. I miss my friend, so truce.
We were never really friends, Fiona, were we? I mean, I was just your project. I was your quirky American project, yeah.
How are you going to even manage on your own?
Oh, I have absolutely no idea. None. But I can't wait to find out. Yeah. Will you tell me one thing, Fiona? Did you know Charles was having an affair? Right. Well, I gotta go.
Oh, Emily, Emily.
Yes.
You're a lot braver than me.
I doubt it.
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm late.
No.
Oh.
Oh, gosh.
Ready?
Oh,
Climate Accord. And finally, in other news, Donald Horner, a homeless millionaire otherwise known as Donald Trump, appears to have sold his Hampstead Heath property, a shack worth close to £4 million. It's all about the location, as they say. Horner reportedly left the country with a woman 20 years his junior and headed off to the south of France. Onto the weather. Look out.
Do you mind, you? No! Claude, come here. It's okay. No. Claude, please, stop. Stop it, Claude, stop. Here you go. Claude. Come here. No. Claude.
Is this yours?
Just
Thank you.
Emily, hold on.
I thought you were in France with some sort of woman.
Well, I might have been, but then again, maybe somebody just planted a rumor to get the media off his trail. Maybe that's what happened.
So you didn't sell?
More like a swap. I gave the land back to the Heath. They gave me that old barge. The Heath grows, the people win. Everyone's happy.
Even you?
Even me.
Oh, no. That's your shack, isn't it?
Told you'd never leave it.
Why are you here?
Forgot to tell you something. I love you.
Why'd you let me go?
Emily, that's the question I've been asking myself every day since you left. Nice little shack you got there.
It's not a shack. It's a cottage. Now this is a shack.
That's true. It's a fine home. You'll love it.
Excuse me, but I have a home and one that has a tendency to stay in one location. Did you really come all the way out here to have the same old argument?
I did, yeah.
Good.
You know that chicken? Did you call that Claude?
Well, I did. I called him Claude.
It's a hen. It's a she.
It's a she.
Claudette.